What's up, YouTube?
Well, welcome back to part 2 of interracial discussions.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so just jumping right into it, we got these floodlights that were put all around our apartment complex. They're on the stairwell, they're on the roofs and everything.
Yep.
And it makes everything so much brighter. And it comes on our window too. Oh my gosh, it's so bright.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, but my initial reaction was, oh my gosh, I hate this. Like, I felt like it invaded my privacy. Like, there was so much light when it's dark outside. But what were your initial reactions?
I actually liked it.
Yeah.
It made me feel less menacing walking around at night. And that might sound crazy, but it's definitely something I have to be conscious of. Obviously I know I'm not going around trying to terrorize people or nothing, but I know how I'm perceived, especially being a bigger guy. Late at night, I walk past plenty of people, in those situations. They might, start closing their body up, or if it's a woman clutching whatever they holding, and I'm not offended by it, cause who knows how I would feel if I was them, I might.
Well, that's just sad.
It is, but it's just kind of reality, like, and I just kind of try to make people feel as comfortable as possible, but
that sounds like a lot of like pressure, or like even like stressful.
It's not. It's just
having to worry about it.
It's not. It's like the same thing with you when you go out and stuff. You probably have to watch out for a lot of things. I don't, because you're a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has to deal with it in some way or another. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're white, black, big, small, man, woman. So I don't look at it as extra stress or nothing. It's just part of life, But yeah, I definitely feel a lot better walking around here at night, because we've been having a lot of robberies and stuff, and
everyone breaking into everyone's cars.
Yeah. And because of my job, I'm usually moving about and stuff late at night when I'm off, or I have to get up really early in the morning to go work out. And I know how I can look, because I wear hoodies and stuff. I'm already dark. I blend in with the nighttime. So it can just look like a shadow creeping around sometimes.
Yeah.
So
now they can see who's actually going into their house.
Exactly. I feel better walking around. Even Rachel said the other day, I'm quiet when I walk around. And
so quiet, which is nice for me because I'm sleepy.
That even adds to it. I notice a lot of times I tend to sneak up on people. Not meaning to, just I am kind of quiet when I walk around. So the lights help me feel a lot less intimidating, less scary, I guess, to people who might be scared.
Yeah. I also noticed another thing. Whenever I'm at the grocery store, I'm always like, I don't bring bags, but I don't buy bags. And I just noticed Jay's always like, can we get a bag? And I'm like, why do we need a bag?
Yeah.
But
just not one of those things,
Yeah.
And I don't think it's just because I'm black either, It could be other things, But I definitely don't like to walk out of stores just holding stuff. You know what I'm saying? The way it is nowadays, they're gonna ask for your receipt anyway. So
yeah,
I'd rather just make it easier.
Yeah, which oftentimes I don't even grab the receipt. I'm one of those people.
Yeah. But
I just walk out, and sometimes, yeah, if someone stops me, I'll be like, oh, okay. But if nobody stops me, I'm just going. I'm like, I don't want to stop. I paid for this. Okay.
Yeah. I was talking, so I had to train.
Where Jay actually waits in line.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I was talking to this Samoan dude last night. I had to train him at work, and he was basically telling me he has to deal with it a lot too. And people actually mistake him for being black. And he said he finds that so funny because, you know, he'll be at the beach and stuff, and, you know, it'll happen. He'd be like, I'm turning red. How do you think?
Why do you think I'm black?
Yeah, this type of thing. But I just say that to say this, like, you know, black and white people aren't the only people that deal with racism or have to deal with, you know, maneuvering all those type of social things. Like, all types of people deal with it, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sure whoever you are, it makes you feel very negatively, and it's not a good feeling at all. And so just think about that. You know, if you see somebody else dealing with it, you know, just jump in, you know. I'm sure they would feel good to know somebody got their back, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know whenever I witness it, it just give me, the feeling it gives me is equivalent to when you go in the bathroom and all I hear is like somebody beatboxing, like that's the feeling.
When I go into the bathroom.
That's the feeling.
Oh my gosh.
That's the feeling racism gives me, you know. It's just sick and nasty.
Oh my gosh, thank you, baby. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for that image. Alright.
But yeah, this video I kinda wanna talk about basically I just wanna talk about how to move around. I feel like move around racism. I feel like we talked about that a little bit in the last video. I'm gonna go more in depth in it.
Yeah.
The guy that I said I was talking to last night, it seemed to really affect him, and you know, in that moment I just kind of wanted to let him get it off his chest, you know. So I didn't really preach too much, but people like that, it's a losing battle trying to, you know, convince them that what they're saying or doing is wrong. And the best way to show them what they're doing is wrong is to just give them kindness or laugh it off or, you know, walk away. Because when you don't reflect that negative energy they're giving you, it kind of makes them feel stupid. And I've seen it so many times.
The power.
Yeah, they don't have any more power, and most of the time they know what they're doing. They're trying to make you mad. They're already probably a mad person to begin with, and so when you don't give that back, they're just left there just kind of with their anger, like with nothing to do, like, you know what I'm saying? And so I think that's the best way to go about that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Cause yeah, if you engage in that, that's exactly what they want. They're trying to pick a fight. They're trying to get you mad.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really sad.
And another thing I want to talk about, you know, I had a lot of, because I cut these people off, but like people I met prior to meeting you, people I met in the military, black people, I might add, had something to say about, you know, who I was dating, you know, and these are people, in my opinion, that kind of, you know, dress their whole personality around, you know, black pride and stuff. and anything outside of that, they seem to have some type of problem with. You know what I'm saying? And that was just sick to me. Like, you know, for a little while I tried to, you know, look past it, but it seemed like a big part of their personality, and so I just had to cut them off. Like, it was disheartening, but I'm kind of glad it happened because I know what type of people there are. You know, I just think to myself, like, what if moving forward we was, I don't know, trying to build some type of business or something, and I wanted to bring somebody in that looked different from them, like, you know what I'm saying? It just wouldn't work out. So I'm glad it happened sooner rather than later. You know what I'm saying? And
so were they just, because there's nothing wrong with Black Pride, were they just like, were they just...
You're right, there's nothing wrong with that, but when you start diminishing other people because they're not black, or finding every little chance you can to say something about it, then that's when it's a problem.
Yeah.
And it started out with a little jab, like, and I love comedy, so that's why I kind of just looked over it, you know. You know, when they first found out, it'd be like, oh, you got the little snow bunny or some, you know, little stuff like that. And that's funny to me.
Okay.
You know, so I just kind of looked past it. But then
I never heard that before.
Then I would constantly see them like posting like, you know, like I just say like anti-white things, like just slight little jabs, and I'm like, nah, bro, this ain't it. So I had to cut them off, you know, and that's how I feel about it. Like, I don't have no, that shit don't fly with me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the same way I feel about when people talk about other races too.
Yeah,
just any race, yeah. Like, there's a point where it's comedy, and then there's a point where it just steps over the line.
Exactly.
And I know that that's a very fine line, but it just depends on,
you
like...
can tell. You can tell.
Yeah, their attitude.
Yeah, you can tell when they mean it to be disrespectful or just funny.
Definitely.
And honestly, it just shows what type of people those are to me. And so I'm like, got you, buddy. Thank you for revealing that to me.
Yeah. I feel the same way about some people that I work with. It's like, oh, that's how you feel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I know your true colors now.
Yeah. And, you know, that's the beautiful thing about, you know, people. They just going to reveal themselves eventually. You just give them time. So,
yeah. Definitely.
Anything else you want to talk about with race?
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, we just wanted to finish up because the last video we had a lot of stuff we wanted. Well, not a lot, but just a few things more we wanted to add. And I'm sure if we ever have some more stuff, we'll bring it to you guys.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, this is so cheesy, but just be kind.
It's so easy, man. Just treat people how you want to be treated. You know, be the change you want to see in the world.
Yeah.
All that good stuff, man.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And go out there, spread your love and be true to your culture and don't hate.
Big, don't hate.